500 megabit, 1 gigabit, 1.6 gigabit, 2 gigabit. Broadband internet speeds are becoming faster and faster and more accessible in the United Kingdom. Imagine then what life would be like if you had to downgrade to 5 megabit. That's right, not 50 megabit, but 5 megabit. How would your home internet experience change? What would happen to internet browsing, watching videos on YouTube, listening to streaming music, and all the other daily tasks we now take for granted? Let me share my personal experience. I had to use a 5 megabit connection for a week whilst on holiday abroad. I used the same MacBook I've been using for several years, and it's the same one that I use to edit these videos. I had to switch from my EE Smart Hub Plus to a Huawei Echo Life HG8245H with an ONT and built-in router. Here is the router in the room, and here is the same router but with labels in English. The LAN ports are 1 gigabit, which means they're future-proof in this current environment, at least for some time. The Wi-Fi standard supported is Wi-Fi 4. That's right, not Wi-Fi 6 or 6E or 7, Wi-Fi 4. My ISP is someone called Storm Internet, and I seem to be on their slowest package. Looking on the Storm Internet website, the packages appear to be named after strong winds. There is a 5 megabit package, which is the one I assume that I'm on, which costs 1899 rupees per month plus taxes, which works out in total to about $8 per month. If you went for the fastest 120 megabit Hurricane package, it would cost about $58 per month. So given that we are in Pakistan, these are hefty sums of money. Let's move on to see what it's like using my Mac with this internet connection. Here is my standard Mac home screen. The icons at the top here show that I'm running QuickTime to record the screen, Grammarly app, and Parallel Tools, which also show me the CPU and RAM usage. Apple Time Machine is also there, and I'm also connected via Wi-Fi. I will use Opera as the browser in this video. Opera seems to be better at blocking pop-ups and ads in default mode. On the home screen, we do have some ads that may well be affiliated with Opera. Let's try loading simple Google search first. It's taking a few seconds to load. The DNS lookup is taking some time, or perhaps there is congestion with the ISP. I am not accustomed to this type of delay, but all I can do is wait. Okay, now the DNS lookup appears to be complete and we are now downloading the website. The cookie setting finally comes up. Finally, the Google logo loads and you can actually see it loading. Suggestions still appear as I'm typing into the Google taskbar, but much more slowly. Google also appears to respond much more slowly, only offering suggestions once I've typed in a few words. Still very much usable though. I've decided to search for the University of Manchester, where I did my undergraduate degree. When clicking the link on Google, the DNS lookup is much more rapid, and we wait for the website to load. The browser may need to load a relatively large amount of data, including scripts and images, before displaying anything. Whilst we're waiting for this, if you find our videos useful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps the video get out to more people. As we scroll down the page, the browser loads images as it needs them. Larger images take longer to load, and different website elements, like the scrolling section, appear to load only once I scroll over them. The delay between loading social media icons, even though they are tiny in file size, is visible. Let's move to another website with multimedia, which is YouTube. Again, DNS lookup seems quick enough. When asked for consent for cookies, a message about saving your choice comes up, which takes a little longer than usual. YouTube searches also take a while. Whilst I was doing this, the pop-up may be the Opera browser downloading a new version. I will cancel this for now. Let's go to the Studio Idris channel. The preview is working, but again there is a slight delay in loading. Let's load my first video, the BT 900 megabit broadband product review. There is a slight delay in buffering and it starts playing the video at 720p. Let's increase the video resolution to 4K and see what happens. After a few seconds of buffering, we are now watching in 4K. Let's check another video on my channel at 1080p. Again, we appear to have a good experience. Let's try the Ookla speed test. The download speed varies considerably during the speed test and the ping is high. In conclusion, if you're browsing the web, listening to music or watching videos on YouTube, you will get used to the delay in website loading and carry on more or less as normal. However, if your work involves downloading and uploading lots of large files, having a slow internet speed can get frustrating. The delay in website loading can also be annoying if you're working with a client and have to demonstrate live using the cloud. Cloud services such as live gaming may be affected by the increased latency and erratic speeds. Operating system and software updates can be scheduled for overnight when hopefully less users are on the internet service. The problems will be compounded if another user logs into the network, and eventually things could grind to a halt. Teams and Zoom meetings would suffer from freezing and may not be usable for multiple users on the same connection. However, you get used to the low speeds when browsing on holiday. You can always find a net cafe or even a mall with free internet at much higher speeds, where you can schedule any larger downloads and uploads. I'd love to hear about your experience. Have you been in a situation where your internet speeds were poor and you've had to work? How did you adapt? Please let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you all in the next video.